Today on the Sugary Sweet, I'm going to show you guys how to make this super easy, creamy, and delicious strawberry sorbet. If you follow this tutorial closely, I promise you're going to have a wonderful sorbet that you're going to make time after time. Just make sure you follow the measurements precisely and you're going to have perfect results every time. You'll be able to find the recipe in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you'll be notified of my new uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media, and if you need to contact me for business purposes, please check the description box for that information as well. So I have here some water that I literally just took out of the microwave, and we're going to dissolve our sugar into it. Now see, this recipe is easier because you don't have to bring all this water to a boil. Just simply pour it into boiling water, and then we're just going to mix it until it's really dissolved. Now the reason why the water has to be boiling straight from the microwave is because if you mix this into room temperature water or in cold water, and when you go to make the sorbet, what's going to happen is it's going to crystallize and you're not going to have a smooth, creamy texture. So the sugar content is important for this to have a creamy texture, as well as the vanilla extract. All that sugar dissolved in there. So what I'm going to do is just set this aside, and we're going to do our strawberries. So I have my strawberries that I've already hulled and I've cleaned. So we're going to be using my Geek Chef blender attachment. So the next thing I'm going to do is, using my blender, I'm going to put my strawberries in there. I'm going to pour just like a quarter cup of that simple syrup in there with that. And then we're going to puree. The mixture is completely smooth. Now if you want to sieve this, pour this through a sieve. If you want this super smooth without the seeds, you can do that, but I prefer the texture. So I'm going to set both of these into the fridge to allow them to chill. These are going to be covered. Don't put them into a container that is metal. I have the lines in the glass, and this is a plastic container. So we're going to let them both chill for about 2 hours. So I have here a lime, and I'm going to split my lime. I'm going to juice it. So here in this bowl, I'm going to add this is my simple syrup that we made in the microwave. See, it's perfect. You don't have to worry about going over the stove. We're going to do vanilla. I'm going to add the juice from the lime. Now the vanilla is important for flavor, and it has a little bit of alcohol content in it. Vanilla helps prevent it from having an icy texture. And then we're going to add our strawberries. Now if you don't want the seeds, you can pour this through a sieve, but I personally don't mind the seeds. I think it's better with the seeds because you know it's homemade, and it's not so bad, especially if you eat raspberry sorbet, because most of the time there's seeds in that. So we're just mixing all this together, and of course those strawberry and simple syrup, they did chill for about 3 hours. So just mix all that together. Then I'm going to transfer this back into my Pyrex here. Okay, so we got an ice cream machine here, and you have to use the ice cream machine according to manufacturer directions. But if you're using the Cuisinart like I am, or eating with the open top, you do need to turn the machine on first. And now we're just going to simply pour our sorbet mix in. And just having these type of measuring glasses help with pouring is super for that. So now we're gonna let this run in the ice cream maker. I'm gonna say anywhere for between 15 to 20 minutes, maybe longer, just depends on your ice cream maker. So I'm gonna let this go for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna watch it and see what the texture is looking like. So I just wanted to show you guys, it's been about 10 minutes in the process and the texture has changed. So I'm gonna let this go for a total of 16 minutes, no longer than 20, because I can tell you that right now, for my machine, it's gonna be perfect. Alright everybody, so it's been 15 minutes for my machine and it's at a beautiful consistency here. It's like soft serve. So I'm just going to scrape all that off. I'm so tempted to just stick my finger on this paddle and taste this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put this into a freezer safe container. And then we're going to let this sit in the freezer for at least 4 to 6 hours, preferably overnight, so that way you'll have a perfect consistency for your sorbet. So I want to show you guys the sorbet. I scooped some already, but I just want to show you that it is creamy. It doesn't have an icy texture at all. So when you go to scoop it, it scoops nicely. I don't know if you can see that. See how it's so creamy that it just scoops. So it's not icy. So that's the importance of all the sugar, and that's the importance of the vanilla, and just following everything the way that I showed you. So we're going to give this a taste. Please subscribe to my channel, add this to your playlist, and share this video. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit notifications and follow me on social media, please. And check out my previous videos and comment. So here it is, our strawberry sorbet. Oh my goodness. So creamy, delicious. There you have it. How to make strawberry sorbet. If you have a request, please leave that in the comment section, or if you have a question or comment, please leave that also. Thank you for watching The Sugar Sweet, where we're making the world a little bit sweeter.